Hey, good evening, everybody. It is your favorite Wednesday crew, the Bearded Banter Podcast, Whiskey Wisdom Wednesday. I am Nick,
And
and
I am Paul.
well, I'm glad you sure reminded me because I kind of forget. I don't get to see your beautiful face very much anymore.
It's been a couple weeks since I've been over.
Yeah, I know. Life happens, but anyways, man, I am so excited for tonight's show. Trying something new tonight, man, and man, this is good stuff.
Oh, definitely it is.
Holy smokes!
Vastly becoming one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to go out tonight and try to find a bottle of this stuff. Yeah, so tell everybody what we're drinking tonight while I partake in some of this deliciousness.
So we are drinking a little Holladay soft red wheat Rickhouse proof. This is from the Holladay Distillery out of Weston, Missouri. And excuse me, it's mash bills, 73% corn, 15% soft red wheat, winter wheat. Sorry about that.
Yeah, not to be confused with the summer wheat
And
or the spring or the fall.
Yes, it's winter.
It's winter wheat.
That's what makes it so good.
Man,
and 12% malted barley, by the way.
Yeah.
So it sits roughly, the average bottle is somewhere around 120 proof. This one says it is 59.9% alcohol for a total of 119.8. So really close to that 120 proof.
You know, of course, before the show, I had you try my new bottle, that Von Payne Black. And, you know,
it's an interesting flavor.
Yeah.
I won't say it's bad, but I won't say it's good.
Yeah, it's interesting. But you know what? It's a cool bottle. It pours out cool out of that little gargoyle's mouth. So makes it fun. But I got to tell you, I like stuff with some heat, with a little punch.
Oh, yeah.
But this is smooth.
It is.
Has great flavor. And it's got that little kick in the end. And man, that's what I've grown to like.
Yeah, definitely. It is.
So, man, I don't know. I could probably just sip on this. But, you know, as the show goes on.
Oh, yeah.
But so we got some.
Missouri is putting out some good products.
So. Yeah, I would never have guessed, you know, going down to Missouri for some good old whiskey, or bourbon. But
I may have to go out to the distillery and do a little tour.
So
or as my brother-in-law would say, tour.
Now, where is this distillery at? Did you say?
Weston. It's up there, I think, close to Kansas City.
Oh, that's not far.
Not far at all.
We may have to go check that out.
There's a couple of distilleries not far I'd like to go check out. I'd also like to go check out Gunners. They're down in Sedan. I bought a bottle of that recently, and it's pretty good for the price.
Nice.
So just in case some of you don't know, when we say Rickhouse proof, so Rickhouse, warehouse, rack house, barrel house, whatever you want to call it, the Rickhouse, the proof, that is what it is. When this bottle is aged for the 6 years that it is, that's the proof that you get. It's not been diluted or anything like that. So a lot of your bottles are diluted to bring them down to the proof they want them at. It was 119.8 in the barrel, and it's 119.8 in the bottle. So
I like
just a little wisdom for you on that for this Wednesday.
Well, you got me beat. My wisdom this Wednesday is not near as exciting, but
hardly ever is.
I know. I'm sorry. But hey, you know, we got some fun stuff coming up here next week.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Oh, something cool happened this week, by the way.
What was that?
It was 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. It was a national holiday.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yep.
Somebody turned 57.
I don't know who the hell that was, because it sure the hell wasn't me.
How old did you turn, by the way, on Monday?
I identify as a 21-year-old.
Yep. And I identify as a multimillionaire.
Hey, you know what? It's 2025. You can identify whatever the hell you want to be.
Pretty much.
Yeah, people wanting to be cats and dogs and lizards. Hey,
Yep.
whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
What
But
it
no, turned 44, and you know what? I woke up June 3rd, and I'm like, God, I got a lot of gray in here. So
Yeah, we're not so much the bearded banners right now. We're kind of like the goatee and peach fuzz.
stubble, the goatee and stubble. But no. So yeah, it
I actually messed up trimming my beard.
is your first time, wasn't it? Yeah.
So,
For-
got a little thinner on the one side than the other, so I was like, screw it, we're going.
Shave it off. Shave
We're
it off.
going goatee.
Yeah, I did that for a long time. It just doesn't look right anymore.
It doesn't.
But whatever. But no, guys, next Wednesday is Mel Hamilton's Ford game night down here in Hayesville, Kansas, where the Hayesville Aviators are taking on the Hutchinson Monarchs. And I got to do a huge shout out because their last home game, they not only won, but they dominated. Holy cow. 17-0. And it was the 7th inning, and they called the game off because it was just a complete shutout.
That's crazy.
You know, they've got players from all over the United States. They got some local guys. These guys are rock stars.
Yeah. One of my coworkers at my other job, he actually hosts some baseball players for the season every summer.
Oh yeah, I mean, are they for the Aviators or for
not for the Aviators specifically? I don't know what team they actually play for, but they're from all over, and they come out for the summer, and he hosts them at his house. So it's a pretty good deal. If you guys have the room or the ability, look into it. He seems to enjoy it. It's pretty fun getting to know all these guys, and you never know, you could get the next Bobby Witt Jr. or the next
King Griffey Jr.
Even better, Ronald Acuna Jr. You never know.
You never know.
Babe Ruth. So
say you're a part of that kid's life growing up.
I molded him into the baseball player he is. That's what you can say, because technically you did.
Kinda.
Sort of.
Kinda.
Not really. But hey, it sounds good.
Yeah. You can say he slept in your house.
Yep.
But guys, if you're not doing anything, it is Wednesday, June 11th, down here in Hayesville. Message me, I'll give you the address. I apologize, but you can find all that information on Facebook land. Just type in the Hayesville Aviators, follow us. Better yet, come out to the game, come support our community, come say hi to Paul and I. We'll both be out there. There's going to be prizes, giveaways. We're going to be throwing away t-shirts and all sorts of stuff all game long. We're going to bring a couple vehicles out too. Any ideas or suggestions of what we should bring out there?
First, does Lisa have one of those t-shirt cannons?
T-shirt launchers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you're of legal age to shoot one of those.
We'll figure it out.
I was actually thinking about it. I went to the game the other night. It's going to be a little challenging. We'll have to shoot it like straight up.
Well, maybe they'll let us go out on the field and shoot it from out like second base or something.
Dude, that thing is powerful. You would
from home run area.
Yeah, like center field. That'll be a good game.
Should
be, we can just like or be a fun game anyways.
Yeah.
Say, all right, everybody catch.
And if somebody wants to wear a target, we'll try to hit you.
I volunteer you.
I'll do it.
Maybe we could sell some tickets to raise some money.
There we go.
Put the target on your back and have you run, out and, between left field and right field. Whoever can hit you the first.
I won't be running.
Oh, you're gonna be walking. You're gonna make it a little bit easier for
maybe hobbling.
I tell you what, if it was $1 a ticket, I'd put my first 20 in there on it to try to smack you. But no, it's gonna be
it for free if it was you.
Oh, that's but it's going to be a really, really, really fun night. And so you need to come out and support our community. But we need some tips, or maybe not tips, but more suggestions on what kind of cars we should bring out there. Because we've got room for about 2 cars. Have to get out there early to park them. That way they're kind of in front of the...
Should bring A Yugo?
We ain't got no Yugos, bud.
Did you know? I saw out on the interwebs that they're bringing a Yugo in.
Really?
Yeah, Yugoslavia is remaking the Yugo. So,
Well, everybody else is bringing back the old classics. Might as well bring back the Yugo.
Definitely.
I mean, I think you would personally look great driving a
I would
Yugo.
rock the shit out of a Yugo.
Yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead in your car then.
Oh, that's going to be our bearded banter. Once we blow up and become real famous, that's going to be our bearded banter.
Man, if we blow up and get famous and get stuck driving a Yugo, I don't know what famous level you were shooting for, but I wouldn't call that very famous at all.
It'd be like the new, what was that show? You know, the
Dumb and Dumber? Because that's what we would look like driving a damn Yugo.
No, you know, the, I can't remember it now. You know, they had their own little talk show and
Wayne's World?
Wayne's World, yeah. That'd be the new Wayne mobile.
You should do it. Do you like licorice?
No. It depends. Is it red or black?
I'd have to be red because I cannot do black.
Yeah. My grandpa loved black, but the red is, yeah, definitely.
So
we should probably bring out maybe a Maverick, because that is a very hot seller these days.
Maybe Maverick, and if it's not raining like it was at the party in the 06, maybe we could bring a Bronco out there, take the top off or something like that.
That'd be cool. But we do the 4-door or the 2-door?
Well, maybe the 4-door.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, a lot of people swear they'll only drive the 2-door, but Phil was nice enough when my truck was in the shop to let me demo a Bronco, and I chose the 4-door, and man, that is the way to go, especially if you got a family.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and surprisingly quiet.
Yeah,
and ride's great too. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I know John's has one, and of course he's had it since the Bronco first came out, and man, he absolutely loves his.
Yep.
But yeah, so if you guys got any suggestions or want to see anything particular out there at the show, just comment down below, kind of what you would like to see, and we'll do our absolute best to try to bring that out there. But do make sure you come out. Bring your kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we'll be out there with prizes. Lisa Hamilton herself, the owner of Mel Hamilton Ford, is going to be coming out there helping us with the event. I think she's going to get up on the PA system up there and help the announcer do announcer stuff. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be a lot of fun. The game starts at 7 p.m. again, June 11th, which is next Wednesday. So put that down on your calendar. But so, the Riverfest is going on. Are you a Riverfest fan, or you avoid it?
Never been. I've lived here since 2012. Wait, no. 2009. Man, I've lived here a lot longer than I remember.
Woo. And you've never been to Riverfest?
Never. Even the first time I was stationed here in 2002, 2005, never went.
Yeah, well, you haven't missed much. There's a few fun things to do. One of it is obviously just looking at all the weirdos, because anytime you have a big event, whether it's a fair or Riverfest, the best of the best always seem to kind of come out and at these festivals.
Well, our GSM went to the Florida concert last week.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah. Did he enjoy it? Was he one of the ones out there dancing? I haven't talked to him yet since then.
Did you not see his picture on the front page?
I did not.
No, I didn't either. I'm just kidding. Wouldn't surprise me. He's definitely a hip, for his age.
Yeah. Hey, careful there. We're the same age.
84.
And we're not talking about Phil, because I'd probably be in crutches or in a wheelchair. Just kidding, Phil.
But no, so one of the things that growing up that I always liked to do going to the Riverfest, was just go into the food court. Obviously, I'm fat. I love to eat, but you had to go down there and get a roasted corn and try some of the food. Took the kids down there last year, the year before last, and spent like $100 and got all these tickets.
Dang baller.
Yeah, right. And the kids got, I don't know, it was probably like a bloomin' onion, and that was about it. You just don't get much anymore. But anyway, spent $100 on all this food for these kids. And as we were walking back to the car, the kids were like, "So, Dad, what are we having for dinner?" And I'm like, "Well, that was supposed to be dinner." But then we had to stop again on the way home just so they were full. So, but our friend Jalen Johnson from Derby, you know who he is.
Go Derby.
The second place winner on The Voice.
Second place.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
Yep. So I actually reached out to him while he was on The Voice and asked him if he would want to, come on the show and tell us and all of our listeners what it's like and the experience that he had being on the show. And at the time, getting it approved, I had to go through NBC, ABC, whatever channel that is, and through all the network approvals. I mean, it was a lot of loopholes to go through to get it approved, to get him to even talk about it, because he had to stay mum's the word throughout the show. But he definitely said he would be on once he got off The Voice. And so we need to reach back out to him, but he will be performing Saturday at the Riverfest from 7:30 to 9. So make sure, if you're out there, go down there and support our local celebrity.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's good.
He is really good. I was shocked that he didn't win The Voice.
It was rigged.
I'm sure it was.
Trying to keep Kansas down.
Shame on them.
Shame on you, Voice.
Shame on you. He should have won.
He's hands down. Man, I can't stop drinking this. And this is my bottle that I already had open. I still can't stop drinking it.
Yeah. So, you know how I always like to try to stump you with a question or...
Impossible.
Well, I got one for you. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Have you ever done a Would You Rather?
Would I rather?
You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen or heard your kids talking about that? Like Is
that like one of those marry, kill, and...
No, it's like a question. It's like, would you rather? Would you rather do this or would you rather do that?
Yeah.
I'd
rather do that.
Okay. Would you rather?
Would I rather?
Have to announce every single thought, or never, ever speak or... Man, this stuff is potent. Speak or communicate again.
Do I get to still drink bourbon?
Yes.
Never speak again.
Could you imagine if you could not or if you had to announce every thought that was going through your mind?
That would not be good.
That would definitely not be good.
I'd be in jail.
Yeah. Boss
But
comes.
the good thing is, with never speaking again, my sister is a sign language interpreter. So she could teach me sign language.
You can never communicate. You can never speak or communicate again.
Oh, that's fine with me.
You're just kind of mute.
Yeah.
You're like those Chinese monks that just sit there. Like on The Hangover. Couldn't do anything, couldn't talk, couldn't respond, just sat there.
Like that wasn't like Kim Jong, right? Or whatever his name is.
No.
Ken Jong.
No. But I mean, hell, you're almost that way now. You're not real talkative.
Motherfucker. I'm talkative. I'm just really enjoying this. Which, by the way, shout out to our good friends at Goble Liquor.
Yes.
Also known as Rob's World of Beers, and as they're trying to become known, Rob's World of Whiskeys. Drew Miller out there, good friend of mine, recommended this to me. So, guys, if you haven't tried this Holladay Sweet Red Wheat Rickhouse proof,
I think maybe you should get in an Uber going back home.
It's called a 23-year-old son.
That works too.
But if you haven't tried this yet, any of the holidays, I mean, give it a try.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go by the store tonight. You think I could take Jackson to the liquor store with me?
Oh yeah, you can take him in. Just don't let him buy. Or if you want to, I mean, if he's going to pay.
I mean, it seems fair to me.
Yeah.
Buy everything else for him.
I don't know if... Actually, you know what? if you're going to Tom's, I do believe he's got some of this. I know he's definitely got Holladay. So,
Huh. Well,
and those of you, if you guys have seen if you followed our page or you know me, you've seen the pictures of my little collection. So
you've got a collection?
well, not really. It's
Your Pokemon collection, or
one or two bottles, nothing big. But
your bottle collection.
if you want to recommend anything that I have that you've seen the pictures of, I can post them again. Just let us know what you want us to review or look at. And here soon, hopefully, we're going to start doing a few hunts in the wild, trying to see if we can find anything allocated or uncommon or anything that we haven't tried yet.
We need to get the Pappy.
Well,
didn't you say our GSM was going to give you a bottle of Pappy if that customer bought?
He didn't say bought. He says come back.
Did they come back yet?
They will be in Saturday.
Are you sure?
They made an appointment.
They made an appointment?
I didn't tell them that, but they made an appointment. Actually, I did tell them they made an appointment. But
have you talked to them this week yet?
Earlier this week. I'm going to talk to them again probably tomorrow. I kind of wanted to wait and see, since they're not coming into the weekend, I want to wait and see what vehicles we still have there. And I'm not going to mention what they're looking at, so you guys don't come and buy it.
Yeah.
And
don't screw up the Pappy.
Don't screw up my Pappy.
Yes.
Or come buy a vehicle from me, and then I'll buy myself a Pappy, as long as it's a new one.
You better be selling about 15, 20 cars to get a
If
bottle
you're
of Pappy.
looking to buy a Super Duty, hit me up.
Right. Well,
what else is coming up here?
Well, I'm right now.
Are you having a hard time reading your own writing?
Oh, I am. I'm telling you, this is kind of just hit me all at once. It was like, oh, powie.
Oh yeah, that's some good stuff.
So no,
I'm definitely gonna have to go buy another bottle because
you're gonna have to leave that one here now.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can't have an open container in your car.
This is true, but the lid's on, so it's not open.
So Hayes is on his way to play another baseball game tonight.
Where's he playing at?
That way.
Over there?
Way. About an hour that way. I forgot. But it's like an hour away. I forgot. Small town. So shout out to Hayes.
Sorry, Hayes. He's not a very good stepdad.
Sorry. Go in.
Yeah,
Hit a home run, and we'll let you have some apple juice when you get home, because you can't have a shot of whiskey because you're not quite 21 yet.
No, yeah,
but
sure.
You can have some apple juice, and I'll have a shot of this.
I'm kind of curious, since you mentioned the why don't you pull that bottle over here real quick?
Which one?
The Von Payne. Oh, right on the laptop. Party foul, party foul. He's had one too many to drink, ladies and gentlemen. So I have a special edition of this called the Reserve, Von Payne Reserve. So probably this fall sometime, because these are more of a fall time whiskey, if you will. We'll probably do a taste test, a comparison between Von Payne Black and Von Payne Reserve. It's a little more expensive, but it comes with a pretty cool box. So, but this was an interesting flavor. It's more of a black currant. If you know what a currant tastes like, that's the.
It's too sweet.
That's the flavoring for you. And the cool thing is when you pour it out, it comes out of this guy's little mouth right here. All the bottles do. It's pretty sweet. We'll do a little demonstration, even though Nick did it last week. Out the mouth.
Well, I tried to do it out the mouth, but I didn't take off that red cover.
See that? It's out the mouth. There you go. It's like you threw up and now you got to drink it.
It almost tastes like a little throw up.
No, it's not that bad. It's pretty decent. So tell us in the comments below, where's your favorite place to get in Wichita to buy your whiskey from?
The liquor store, duh.
or the name.
Why would anybody want to tell you their secret hiding spots or their secret
Well,
buying spots?
actually, a lot of the stores are starting to go to a reward system. So for you to get in on the allocated bottles, it's more they want you to sign up for the rewards, and I like that. Makes it easier for those of us that don't have the time to go and try to get more bottles. Those of us that have full-time job can't get out there when the drops happen.
Right.
Give us a chance to get some of those allocated bottles. So,
Faux show. That is no joke because it is tough to get that. That is not a lie.
and if you're out there searching, have a conversation with the cashier or the guys at the store owner. Get to know them, because there's a lot of good conversation to be had. They can give you a lot of good recommendations on what to drink. It's pretty fun getting to know these guys, and that's how I got to know Drew. He's a great guy. Look forward to continuing shopping at Goebel Liquor off of West Street. If you go, mention that you heard from Paul on the Bearded Banner.
Is he sponsoring this show?
He's not sponsoring it, but I'm giving him a shout out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm a co-host. I can do it.
Okay. You're right.
But
All
if
right.
you would like to sponsor the show and be featured, by all means, we'd gladly.
You bring a bottle of anything, we'll be glad to drink it and talk about you for however long you want.
I wouldn't say anything, but you bring something decent. Yeah. I mean,
Dude, we drank Lord Calvert.
did.
Anything is better than that shit.
We did. Yeah. Bad recommendation, Phil.
But you remember how it played out.
That's true. All three were not that great, which is shocking because that Oceans was actually one of my favorites when I first got it. So
your palate has developed.
My palate has changed. So,
well, guys, that's it for today's show. Thanks again for tuning in. Go pick yourself up a bottle of that Holladay. That is some amazing stuff there. And come out on next Wednesday and come say hi.
Out at the Aviators game. All right, guys, you have a great day.
We'll see y'all later.
Enjoyed a little Whiskey and Wisdom Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Guys, have a good night.